Hey guys, welcome back to day 2 of my New Year's Eve makeup tutorials. Today I'm going to show you this copper rose gold eyeliner glitter makeup look with glowing skin that is just perfect for New Year's. I am somebody that shies away from glitter and sparkly looks, so I thought that for each day that I show you a New Year's Eve look, I'll show you a different way to use glitter. So let's just get straight into the video. I have nothing on my skin except for some of my moisturizer. For my foundation today, I am using the Makeup Store Studio foundation in the color Camel. I have been loving this foundation as of late. It is a very heavy cream foundation, so what I like to do is a little trick I learned off of Instagram tutorials is to use my damp sponge and add 2 drops of my Versailles Rose Gold Elixir onto the sponge and then blend out my foundation. I love this method. It shears out the foundation, makes it a lot lighter, and I just absolutely love the way it looks. It makes you look really dewy and glowy and nice. For my under eye concealer today, I'm using the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in the color SX06. This stuff is heavy, like this is full on coverage, so you use a really light hand if you have this stuff and just shear it out all over your face. You don't need to re-dip your brush or anything like that. Like I probably dipped my brush twice and it was like a dot of color. This stuff is insane. For my contour today, I'm using my Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate. I love this. I tried other contour products and then I came right back to this. This just makes blending so much easier. You literally don't even have to blend. It's such a beautiful product. Well, you do have to blend, but very minimal blending. And I'm just applying this with my Zoeva brush. I'm going for a pretty heavy contour just because I felt like it. You totally don't have to do this if you don't want to. So I like to contour and all that stuff while my highlight is setting, and then I go through and I take my sponge and I blend my highlight out. The reason why I chose the Tom Ford contour is because my concealer is such a heavy coverage. As you can see, I was like, whoa, this is really heavy, gotta shear it out. Is because the Tom Ford is really lightweight, so I kind of wanted to have less product on my face. Once I blend out that under eye concealer, I'm just gonna immediately set it in place with my Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder, and I'm setting my entire T-zone area as well to get rid of any shine. Then I am moving on to, what am I moving on to? Come on, hurry up and set your face. No? Okay. I guess we're gonna chisel out the contour just a little bit more. And as soon as I apply that onto the under part of my contour, I wipe it away right away. I don't bake or anything like that because I don't like the way baking looks on me. It just looks way too cakey on my face. I don't like it. Then I'm taking this sleek Precious Metals highlighting palette and I'm taking the cream highlight color from the palette and I'm picking it up on my damp sponge and I'm highlighting all the areas of my face that I want to have a glow. So the high points of my cheeks, bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, cupid's bow above and below my brow. And this is just going to act as a base for our powder highlight, but this is going to give such a intense, glowy, luminous look. I absolutely love it. You could wear it just on its own as well. It's so beautiful. To bronze my skin, I'm using my Laura Mercier bronzer in the color Bronze 04, and I'm just buffing this all over my face and just bronzing up the skin and warming up my skin a little bit. For my blush today, I'm using the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow palette and I'm using Blushed Copper as my blush because it is a very beautiful coppery rose gold color, and use a very light hand with this because it is super, super, super pigmented. Then to set that cream highlight in place, I'm using Champagne, I can't speak. I'm using Champagne Pop, which is probably one of my favorite highlighters ever. I'm thinking about doing a favorite products of 2015 video. If you guys would like to see that, leave a comment below and I can totally do that for you guys. I've never done a video like that before. As you can see, I was really feeling my highlight this day. Like layering the highlights just looks so beautiful. It makes you look so glowy. Now to blend everything out, I'm just taking my regular face powder. This is by Chanel. This is number 40. This is my actual skin tone and I'm just buffing everything out so it looks nice and seamless and blended. Moving on to the eyes, I'm using my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel just to mold my brow hairs in place, and then I'm filling in my brows with my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Ebony. I need to trim my brows, you'll see in just a little bit, but how do you guys like the lighting on this video? I think I have finally gotten my lighting to match my skin tone and show true to color. I'm super excited. Normally it takes me forever, but I'm really liking the way this turned out. I hope you guys like it as well. Anyways, filling in my eyebrows. Had to move that hair out of place because I really need to trim my brows. I'm lazy. I haven't trimmed my brows in months. For my eyeshadow base today, I'm using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and this is just to neutralize the lid color and even it out and act as a nice clean base. For my eyeshadow today, I'm only going to be using one palette, and that is the Anastasia World Traveler palette. I think this is probably one of my most used and favorite palettes ever. I love it. I think the colors are awesome. So I'm just taking the color Soft Peach, which is like this really pretty nude peachy color, and I'm applying this all over the lid just to set that base in place, and it's just going to make blending easier for our other shadows, and this is actually going to be our lid color. I wanted to keep the entire eyeshadow look matte because we have such a glowy, dewy skin. I wanted the eyes to be matte with a pop of glitter. Now I'm taking the color Morocco on a fluffy brush. I believe this is a Sigma something 25. And this is just a really big fluffy brush, and I'm applying Morocco all in the crease and buffing it in. I'm not being too precise just yet, but I'm making sure to keep it off the lid. Then I'm taking a more tapered pointed fluffy brush. This is also from Sigma, and I'm picking up Morocco and the color Fudge, which is a deeper chocolate brown, and I'm really getting into the crease, winging out the crease and cutting it a little bit, and this is going to add dimension and depth, and it's going to look really pretty. My eyes are uneven, so this eye that I'm working on right now is always so hard for me to get my cut crease perfect because it just droops down more or something like that. Whatever, imperfections are what makes you beautiful, right? And it makes you unique. So anyways, just work with your eye shape. If you have bigger eyes or smaller eyes, just, you know, you can move the crease up higher or lower depending on your eye shape. And then to make things easier, I take my big fluffy brush after I've applied this into the crease, and I just give it a nice sweep over that crease just to make sure that everything is nice and blended. Then I clean up that lid with the first color that we applied, which is Soft Peach, and this is just going to clean it up a little bit. For my inner corner highlight and for my brow bone highlight, I'm grabbing Champagne Pop, and this is really essential when you're doing a cut crease look. It just really cleans up the cut crease and makes everything look nice and seamless and blended. I always used to skip this step, but I think it's so important. Even if you don't like a shimmer, you could totally put a matte there, and it'll just help clean up your look. Now for my eyeliner today, I'm doing a pretty heavy winged liner. I'm not making it too thick or anything like that because I will be coming in with a glitter liner. So I'm just using my Inglot number 77 gel eyeliner and just creating a wing. And I need to learn how to stay in frame whenever I'm doing close-up shots, but we'll get there. I'm also tight lining with whatever's left over on my brush just to make my lashes appear thicker and darker and more full and nice and all that good stuff. I won't be wearing false lashes today. We're just gonna go for our natural lashes. For my glitter liner, I don't have a copper glitter liner, so I made my own. I'm using this Stila Stay All Day liquid that comes with the Magnificent Metal Shadows, and I'm mixing it with my NYX copper glitter. If you have a copper or rose gold glitter, you could totally just use that, like a glitter liner, you could totally just use that, but I didn't have it, so I'm making my own. Now I'm just taking another eyeliner brush and I'm lining my eyes with the glitter liner that I made, but I'm going right above that black gel eyeliner that we applied earlier. So this is kind of like a double liner type of look. You could do the glitter liner first and then do your gel liner, but for me it just turns out lumpy, and this is easier for me because I've already mapped out my liner. I just kind of have to follow the black shape. So I'm making it fairly thick. I want to take up quite a bit of lid space. You can make it as thick or as thin as you'd like. I love this Stila liquid. It sets the glitter in place all day long, and it just looks beautiful. Now that my liner is done, I'm going to work on my waterline. I'm taking this color from Sephora. It's called Flashy Brown. I believe this is discontinued, but there are lots of brands out there that have colors similar to this. NYX has one that's very, very similar as well. So popping that in the waterline, and then I'm taking Morocco from the Anastasia palette, and I'm just buffing this onto my lower lash line. I'm keeping it fairly thin because I want the focus of the eyes to be the top glitter liner, because that took the most time I want to focus on it. So once I do that, I am going to highlight my inner corner with my Champagne Pop highlighter that I used on the rest of my face and on my brow bone, and this is just going to complete the eye look. Next, I'm going to move on to mascara. I'm trying a new one today. This is the new Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara, which is amazing. I was hoping that I wouldn't like it because it's so expensive, but I actually really do like it. It's such an amazing mascara. It makes your lashes huge. It's very similar to the Maybelline Push-Up Drama Mascara. So try that one first because it is drugstore and it is amazing as well. And then try the Marc Jacobs one because it is pricey and it does flake a little, which is kind of annoying. Moving on to lips, I am using the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the color Times Square. You could totally go for a bold lip. You can go for a brown or a deep red, but I wanted something neutral because I really wanted the eyes to pop. So as soon as I get this on, I'm just gonna be done with the makeup look. I think I'm trying so hard right here to not overline my lips super crazy. I have uneven lips, so I kind of have to overline my lips just to make them a little bit more even, but sometimes we all make that mistake of going way too overboard and then it's just blowfish lips. I'm just gonna apply some mascara onto my lower lashes, not too much, and then wipe off any mascara that might have blobbed onto my eyes after it has dried. I'm just gonna flick it off with a Q-tip, and then I'm just gonna let my hair out, and here is the entire look done. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a great big thumbs up if you did. Stay tuned for tomorrow's look. I will have a video tomorrow for New Year's Eve, all the way up until New Year's. So I'm really excited about that. I hope you guys are too. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're not, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Thanks for watching.